We're listening to 741 hertz, eliminating all negative energy. Thank you to the Alpha. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega. Why does it keep coming out weird like that? I don't know. But Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, that be with us to bring the message. We are a willing and surrendered vessel to channel the message through. Thank you so much for coming in and using us. We've been picking up some weird energy, almost like the spirit is kind of commanding a person to work with them instead of against them, work with themselves or work with the spirit itself. Hey, Melissa. Hello, beloved. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I really, really do. If you guys are new, hey, welcome to YouTube. My name is Lati. We are a spiritual reader, and we're going to have a spiritual conversation. We are picking up spiritual cooperation. So I don't know what somebody is going through, but I'm getting the energy that the spirit wants you to cooperate with it, the spirit that speaks within you, the divine within, the God within, your intuition, your gut, your cognition, precognition, clear cognition. So definitely picking up clear cognition. So you can have spiritual gifts awakening. The spirit could be deepening your spiritual gifts. So I do feel awakening. And I'm picking up spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts. I'm picking up resistance. Like it's resistance to, I'm hearing collaboration or cooperation. Cooperation. So I don't know if like the spirit is prompting somebody to do something. Hey, Miss Hillary. Hi, beloved. Thank you so much for tapping in. I don't know if the spirit is prompting you and I'm getting like denying. I'm getting like a niggle, like the feeling like the spirit is either calling you or trying to prompt you or call your attention or call you into obedience, cooperation with something, because I keep seeing this card that says cooperation. Your goal can benefit from you surrounding yourself with like-minded people. So I don't know if another person is coming into your life. Yeah, somebody could be stuck. You may be stuck because you're overly attached to a method or a piece. And I'm definitely hone in on, I do see PACE and I see method and I'm getting to obtain. And I've been feeling like this energy of somebody who feels like, things that are difficult. Like we literally are making dinner, right? So we've been feeling resistance all day. Like ever since the rising message. It's like, what is this resistance? Like things being made harder than what it was supposed to be. Well, like slightly after the rising message. Like we got through some meetings and then this energy of resistance started to set in and we almost got angry and we caught ourselves in question, like, spirit, why are we getting this resistance? Like, work with me. I started getting that energy of like me and the spirit were not in alignment and we were not, like, we were doing two different things trying to do the same thing, right? Like we're trying to accomplish the same goal and trying to cooperate and us flow together, integrate and cooperate and flow together. It was some sort of resistance, like a refusal to partner or, I don't know, get on the same page. And I literally expressed it out loud to the spirit, like, spirit, like, can we work together on this? And then it was like a release, right? And then we were able to do what we were doing, and then all of a sudden it was set back in. And we just noticed it again making dinner, like, spirit, what is this resistance? Resistance to integration, resistance to cooperation. And even when we were going to bring the message, we weren't even sure, like, should we message? And we almost got upset, like, yeah, we're going to message. So worry is coming through, curiosity is coming through, manifestation, worry, curiosity, manifestation. Somebody may feel limited, and we do see insight and being capable. So take any one of those words, they could stick out to you for some reason, I'm not for sure. But it is like a method to obtaining peace. And what we were saying about dinner and the resistance is like we had got so over the feeling of resistance when we went to get a jar out, we were going to get like some vegetable bouillon base, right? To go in the gravy that we're making, you know, homemade gravy from scratch, pan gravy, to go over the tofu vegan meatballs we just made. We've been marinating the tofu since yesterday, so it's freaking great. But anywho, we were trying to get the jar open and it was tight, and we were like, we tried it and we tried it again with like, you know, a little towel or something. You know how fucking shit gets stuck. And in the moment I had the thing like, I'm tired of struggling to do something that just should be so easy. Like, it'd be great if I had like some strong man muscles to come and open up this damn jar, right? And I got so like, in the moment I just was like, fuck this jar, and I put it back, right? And I just went through the cabinet and seasoned it up some more and called it a day. It was like, I'm just gonna do it the easy way because I'm tired of struggling with this. So I don't know if anybody feels a kind of way. Trust is coming in. So we're going to write down trust. So trust is something Spirit is writing doesn't. So I don't know if like somebody doesn't trust. It's almost like letting somebody in to come in. So you, and again, people may be coming into your life and you may be resistant to cooperate with others because you may not trust. It's something about the method. Somebody is resistant to collaboration. And it may not just be collaborating with the spirit, because the spirit could be prompting you to go towards somebody and collaborate and work with them. They may be able to help you with something that's, you know, like a challenge, like something hard for you to complete. Whatever it is, it's some sort of method, and it's giving you a method to obtain peace. So whoever you are, somebody's coming into your life that's going to help you with things that are a challenge to you obtaining peace. But you may be called to collaborate, to drop resistance or something like that to cooperating with other people. It could be resistance to the spirit telling you. It could be denying spiritual gifts as well. And they're writing boundary, and this is something that I could resonate with, right? Like, we are a person that has a lot of spiritual gifts, and we operate in a certain type of way, especially in our private space. So, you know, it's difficult. We don't let everybody into our private space because not a lot of people need to understand, like, and be privy to that inner world. So that could be a thing for somebody. So I kind of get that. The source is here in communication. I told you the source is trying to speak to somebody. Thank you to the Most High God for bringing this message, bringing it to us in truth and clarity, onto self first and foremost. I see spending time alone is here, removing toxicity. And they did show us a card about detoxifying, so somebody could be detoxifying, or the spirit could be calling you to detoxify. That's a part of the niggle. The spirit is calling somebody to detoxify. I'm seeing body, health, education equals wealth. So somebody needs to pay attention to the body, pay attention to their health. You may be called to learn something. I don't know if it's going to be about health or the body. Could be all three of them. Like, you know, your overall health, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, and then learn something in regards to work, career, some sort of advancement. You may need some sort of additional education to advance to the next level, and this is going to equate to wealth. So I am seeing something about body image. So I don't know if just working out and getting on a regimen or a routine will help how you feel about self, how you see self. Because I feel like somebody is coming into your life, and I'm not for sure if how you feel about you is one of the barriers. Which one? This one? What's that? See, medicine. It's something about getting healthy and detoxifying. You want this? No. So the desire to do things precisely is useful as long as it does not devolve into rigidity. Somebody is a little bit rigid in their method to obtain peace. It's something about their methods and rigid. I feel like you're locked in a cycle of how to obtain your peace, and you getting to this state of peace, I'm getting, requires help, or it requires the advice of the spirit to tell you what's good for you, this medicine, and it's given like somebody doesn't want to take it. It's like taking the medicine. I'm seeing a spoonful of sugar. But I'm getting it. It may not make it the medicine go down. So check it. Me and my brother were having a conversation earlier today, and we were talking about soursop bitters. I don't know if anybody has ever had soursop bitters, but that is some of the nastiest shit. They could literally put that shit as a fucking challenge on Fear Factor. That shit is disgusting. The ability to be able to swallow it, I don't know how anybody does it. Right? So, but it's very, very good for you. It's one of those things like you would see, like, you know, like if anybody watched the Left Eye fucking documentary when she went to like Brazil, I think it was, in, or Dominican Republic, I can't remember where she was. But she freaking was on that retreat and they was taking them fucking health shots, and somebody went over in the corner and threw up because that shit was so damn gross. That's that. Soursop bitters. Incredibly good for the body. Fucking disgusting. Detoxifying, yes. Can you swallow it? I wouldn't give a shit how much sugar you put in it. There's no way it's going down. It's not. It's one of those things where it's like, ugh. But see, somebody needs to be flexible, be nimble. Somebody's trapped in a rigid circle, and spirit is trying to get you to transform, but it's something about defying or denying the prompting, the niggle. Oh my God, Miss Lauren, when I say it is absolutely, soursop, the fruit is good. And I get soursop, like we take it in sea moss. We have sea moss, soursop, sea moss, right? That's the flavor. So people do like kiwi, sea moss flavor, all this shit. We do soursop, and it's really good. It kind of tastes like baby pears, like Gerber food. But the bitters, the soursop bitters, oh my gosh. We got my brother to take a shot. We should have fucking recorded it because I know it would have went viral. That shit was hilarious. I was on the floor crying. We literally were just talking about it. Funniest shit ever. You can't even gargle the flavor out. And then it gets on your lips and it stays, and every time you lick your lips, you taste it again. It just keeps giving and giving and giving. It's like the worst health gift ever. It's disgusting. Soul journey. The spirit is calling somebody on their soul journey, and they need you to detoxify the body. They need you to kind of work on how you see yourself. See yourself as a pixel of the source itself. Listen to the spirit as it's speaking to you, because it's trying to give you or take you through some sort of transformation. And I'm getting, you're going to have some sort of transformation in how the spirit speaks to you. I do feel clear cognizant coming in. So maybe that's why they want you to detoxify, so that you can improve your gut health. Right? We've been talking about improving gut health. That way you can tell when the spirit is speaking to you and giving you a feeling like your claircognizant is activated, instead of like, you know, do I just, you know, did I eat something? Am I constipated? Am I not going? You know, because my gut health is what it is. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah, you need to balance. So balance your gut. It's something that needs to be broken free. Like some shit that might be caught all up in your innards. Because you got to think about your gut system and how much, you know, track you actually have in there. What was it, like 22 feet or some shit, something crazy. And we see change, because they're calling me to the tree of life. It said change. Yeah, see, this. Change. And you're like, almost feeling like you're walking in a threshold, but it's like almost needing to cross over, or for somebody pick us out of the road. Like, are you going to cross over by doing these things, by listening to the Spirit? Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, because that's what I'm getting. Like, somebody, the Spirit is calling you to do that. Do you want to look at it? No. I kind of feel like I saw what it is, and therefore I don't want to say it because I got to be honest. Practice and acceptance. Acceptance came out earlier today in the Rising message, and when we shuffled that little deck of cards, it came out again. So I don't know if somebody is underneath an illusion, and you might need to face some sort of truth, and the Spirit may be calling you to do that. Yeah, heal. Somebody needs to heal. And the Spirit may be calling you to heal, and you may be denying the feeling. Yeah, it's something about your environment. It's something about your environment, the things that you eat, or something like that. Listen to feedback from the Spirit. Embrace your sensitivity. You need to detoxify yourself, your gut, to heal so that you can get your messages. You could be, and I feel this card, but it's giving me like facing illusions, feeling trapped in a circle, because like how they wrote like this method to obtain peace that's here, it was giving me like trapped in a circle, right? Like not knowing how to obtain the peace, and that's what I was getting. The truth. It's giving like some sort of revelation. And I actually thought the card said illusions. So I'm glad that, they didn't let us show it. Yeah, capable. Somebody's capable of facing the truth of something. You can deal successfully with whatever challenges and circumstances are arising. Yeah, it's some sort of obstacle here. So somebody could definitely be facing some sort of obstacle, but Spirit is saying that you're capable of facing it, and then there's a way that you can overcome it, success. And I'm getting dreams coming through, so it's not necessarily your dreams for life. It could be, but somebody could be getting messages in their sleep. Yeah, connect to your intuitive dream world of metaphors and symbols. 16. That's the Tower card. That means that there is something. I see actualization. I don't know if something is actualizing in the body. And then we have passion. It will take passion for you to push through your self-criticism to get to a place of confidence. And that self-criticism is coming through because they did write down body image. And we said that, like, to take care of yourself, detoxifying your routine, your regimen, it'll make you feel better about how you see yourself, seeing yourself as a piece of the source itself. So all of that just flows exactly with what they said. Yeah, we see a flash of inspiration. You may get flashes, but it's like in order to really hone it, you may need to heal so that you can get your messages clear, cognizant. Start. And it says start from where you are. Examine your situation and take a chance. So somebody's going to get a flash of inspiration, and the Spirit is saying for you to follow that inspiration. Yeah, somebody is a dreamer. Not only do you get clear cognizant, but it's given like you may be getting messages in your sleep. Which one, beloved, would you like? Angel numbers. So let's get some angel numbers and see. Since they said intuitive dreams, metaphors, and symbols, numbers are symbols. We already have the number 16, which is the Tower. So that could be significant for somebody. It's definitely some sort of obstacle here that could rock somebody's foundation, but Spirit says you're capable of overcoming this obstacle. Yeah, renewal. See, you're capable of overcoming it. So 890, 8 and 9 is 17, which is the star. That's healing. That's healing. You will experience renewal and a fresh beginning, a new start. So release the past and embrace opportunity for growth. So I'm getting the past would be to deny your feeling, to deny your sentiment, right? And to embrace the ability to be empowered, that you're strong enough to face whatever is in front of you and move forward. So we do see release and we see transition as well. 3, 4, 5, and 9, 9, 9. We have release and lessons learned right here together. Yeah, 21, 21 energy levels. Somebody may need to pay attention to their energy levels. Like somebody could have waning energy. Yeah, a spiritual awakening is coming through. A spiritual awakening. So the spirit is definitely trying to talk to somebody. And it's like, 444, I'm seeing protection. Um, to kind of give you a clue that something's going on. Not only awaken the gift that's inside of you, to deepen it, to strengthen it, or even have you accept it. Because I'm getting somebody denying their spiritual gift. Like they could have a boundary around themselves, right? Like, oh my gosh, what is this feeling? And what am I don't get what am I hearing. It could be if you are clairaudient, but you know what I mean? Like you may not understand that your gut is speaking to you. So when you have a strong gut feeling about something, you could be denying it, you could be dismissing it. Yeah, clarity. So your gut gives you clarity. 453. Trust yourself and the universe to make necessary changes to achieve your goals. Definitely changes here. Medicine, detoxification, some sort of healing regimen to focus on your health. And it's something about education. Somebody needs to learn something. And they're circling health and education together, and they put equals wealth. So somebody may also be called to redefine what wealth is to them. Yeah. Release is coming through, and we called out the release with the 999. Now release is coming in again with the 876. So it's definitely given 543 and 876. Both of these cards are counting down backwards. It's giving bringing yourself down from something. Let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve your highest good, to detoxify. Embrace freedom in your life. This is another one that's counting down. Reflection. 987. So take note, right? We got 987, 876, 543 in a moving in the opposite direction. So 543, 876, 987. That feels significant. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then that's 7, 8, 9. That feels significant. What is it saying, Spirit? Protection. 808. Prosperity. It's protection. It's something about the way that they are asking you to bring things down, to detoxify, right? And this is not medicine that's going to taste good. It's not. It's like you can't even put no sugar on this shit to make it taste better or to take it, beloved. You just kind of have to grunt and bear it. Like I even told that to my brother today. Like this isn't even no grin and bear it. Like you can no, this is a like I'm damn near about to throw up trying to keep this shit down to what like you might throw up a little bit and choke it back down. It's gross, but it's giving. That's what this is. Yeah, authenticity. 787. Be yourself. Passions, right? Be yourself. Pursue your passions and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. Yeah, it's something that you need to kind of go on a journey for yourself and don't worry about other people in your environment and what they're going to say. Yeah, karma. Karma is coming through. 888. Yeah, 808, 888. So the number 8 is significant. We see the number, damn near all of them. The only number I don't see on any one of these cards is literally like the number 2. Outside of the number 2, every other number is here. Karma. Yeah, somebody could have a lot of money coming their way. It could be a lot of success. And we pulled the card that says success. Like you may have been just going and going and going, because if the objective is to obtain peace and you've been going around and around in circles trying to get there, there's a way that the spirit wants you to break out of this toxic cycle, and they need you to heal yourself, because how you're managing this cycle to get to peace, it doesn't feel healthy. For somebody, it could be starting to actualize or manifest something in the body. I don't want to claim that over anybody. So It's just like, do what you need to do to be healthy. Whatever this is, you can face it. I'm getting like healing is here, renewal is here. It is bringing in a spiritual awakening. I do feel spiritual gift of clear cognizant present, and even just the fact of you being able to heal yourself, your gut. So if it's just a gut issue, right? It could be as simple as IBS, right? It could be as, something else, like, I don't know what else. I'm seeing Crohn's disease. It could be a way for you to heal the gut and restore its health so that you can get your messages and you can get out of the cycle, co-create. Yeah, it's collaboration, and they said cooperation early. And a part of the cooperation, or the blockage to working with the spirit to create or co-create this renewal, this renewed state of being, is the inability to trust what you're feeling, to trust what the spirit is saying. There's a boundary. The boundary could have something to do with the mindset. It could just be like, again, all of it. The cumulative effect. Yeah, power, yang, the hand of the Most High, the Omega being on you, the source. Alpha and Omega, of course, two hands, right? But the yang energy is Omega energy, right? No peace like home. I told you somebody's objective is to obtain peace. And 5 is the challenge. It's how you're doing it. It's how are you attempting to do it? And are you stuck in a cycle in the pursuit of peace, not understanding that you need to cooperate and collaborate with the spirit so that they can give you the direction to your serendipity, exactly where you need to be. But you need to get healthy so that you can hear the spirit speak to thee. That's what I heard. So you'll not see it's taking you to happy. Right? But you got to exchange with the spirit to get it. And what are you giving? It could be something else, that's not healthy. I'm not for sure what you're giving self, but it's definitely deep knowingness trying to come through. It's giving your clear cognizance, your gut, the wise counselor trying to speak to you. It's given to pull you out of the darkness or get you off of that precipice or help you cross the street, fullness, like stepping out into the light. Yeah, instead of feeling like this. Like you gotta do everything yourself. That's the 5. And when shit, because I'm telling you, we was in there, I was like, I'm so over this dang on resistance. I don't know what is going on. Why we just can't cooperate, why we can't flow together, work together. Like, why does it feel so heavy? And for some reason, I'm hearing, why does it hurt so bad? Yeah, somebody's stuck between worlds and have been for a minute. Yeah, I told you, round and round. There's the cycles caught in it. Trying to figure out how to get to this place that you feel is serendipitous, your peace, but it's something in this that you may not realize that it's not. It's not that. Something that needs to be cleaned up. It's given detoxify. Yeah. I don't know if this loyal heart is you coming together with another person, right? Because we said that you needed to stop resisting cooperation. I'm hearing Tarot. It's spiritual, definitely. So let's get the major arcana, and then we're going to clarify. I don't know how long we're going to be on here. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I do. Thank y'all so much for being here. The moon is here in judgment. We were picking up illusions, and so we do feel that with the moon. Right? But it's something like being able to face the truth. It's almost like the spirit is calling you to come out of the illusion and face the truth. Yeah, Chariot, so that you can move forward. Hey, Elise, thank y'all so much for tapping in. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Christine. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. This your girl, Lati, here at Tears and We Tarot Show. You show enough, never know what you're going to get. We got Hermit, and they didn't want me to pull these cards off, so I'm trying to, truth is. Ace of Swords. I'm trying to stay with the flow of the spirit. And it's been something about either the pace or the push. So even if you are a person that's on your journey and you are working with your spiritual gifts, I'm picking this up as well, that the spirit may even start challenging you to push you to go further, to go deeper, especially if you have accepted the call and you are actively, you know, looking at how to expand, how to deeper your connection, your intimacy, how to listen, right? Just, you got balance, justice, karma. I don't know what that's about, but it feels like it's a message inside of a message. Sometimes that happens. Chariot is coming through again. They stopped us. And we got the death card. Some sort of transformation. Somebody is transforming. Partnerships is coming in. And we see toxicity. So this could be somebody that's in your environment as well that may be catching some sort of justice. If you have been feeling like things have been extra hard for you, the spirit may have allowed an energy into your circle to push you, to challenge you. And I feel like justice is here. Yeah, Emperor. I definitely get somebody is being pushed, you know, to be strengthened. I feel like you have a yoke that's on your shoulders, like something that you're supposed to do. Of course, we all have purpose. We're all supposed to be doing something, but this just feels very spiritual to me. It's something that's important about you coming to peace. It could be something that you need to manifest or actualize from a place of peace. And your ability to get to a place of peace is dependent on your ability to cooperate not only with the spirit, but another person. That hermit coming through is giving hyper independence. Yeah, stars. See, they said 17. They broke down the first card, 890. So we're going to put this up here, the corner. They broke down 890, which is 17, which is the star card. Don't know if y'all can read that, but the spirit wrote it, so that's this. Creativity, opportunities, renewal. And renewal came out in the numbers. Reflection, protection. I thought we saw renewal. Ah, it is. It's the 890 it's the 890, the one that we just showed y'all. The one that they wrote down, 890, the star card, that's renewal. Look, look at it. It says renewal. Don't look at my nails, y'all. We still ain't did them yet. But whatever, now you're going to look at it because I just said it. Right? But that's what that card is. So 890 is a number for somebody. 890, which breaks down to 17, which breaks down to the number 8. And we called out the number 8. So 8 is definitely significant for somebody. Karma. Wow. And using your intuition, see 111. Wow. Prosperity. Somebody's karma is prosperity. And somebody else's karma, it could be that orphaned energy. I don't know. Tower. See, that's the 16. Did y'all see they put 16 up there too? 16. Tower. Boom. There it is. So whatever you're going through is given, either you went through an earth-shaking event, and that may have, you have gone through towers in the past. We just gonna say that. Because you had to go through towers in order to set up this type of defense mechanism, coping mechanisms, right? For having the energy of having to do everything by yourself. It could have led to some maladaptive behaviors for which the spirit is now calling you to clean up, to take the medicine and get yourself back to health so that your spiritual gifts can really come through and activate within you, and then you can pursue what the spirit has placed upon you. Thank you. That's what they said. Y'all didn't want me to ring that? Okay. I ring that over the weed. So anything that's holding you in a toxic environment, I ask the spirit to come in and break you from it. The moon, whatever this illusion is, I ask you to break the spirit to break you from it. I ask them to place judgment. We see Empress in judgment. Judgment coming through. Emperor is here. And now here's the Empress. So if you are trying to manifest that peace, a life, you know, where you can fall back into your ease and grace and feel like you have somebody to help you through the challenges, right? Not just the spirit, first and foremost, will help you through it, but when you balance yourself and cooperate with what they're telling you to do, I feel like there's another person, a physical body that's going to come into you. Yes, Hierophant. A person is going to come in. It could be dreams, right? This person could be intuitive because the 111, we call that out, intuition. Here, look, on the dream card, connect with your intuitive dream world. So somebody is an intuitive, clear cognizance is coming through, but that doesn't mean that you don't dream. Somebody could dream too, or the person you're going to connect to could be a dreamer. This one, this, yes. I see 3 of Cups they're showing me. So friendship, community, celebration, something to celebrate. Oh, stress. Who celebrates stress? That's toxic. Spirit wants you to have a more positive mindset, like let go of the stress. I don't know if the stress is over the tower that's happening to a person. You could be in a place of stress, like feeling like you keep going through. It's giving this orphan. That's this. Look at the imagery. Damn. Going through the stress of towers by yourself. Knight of Wands is here. Things could be happening very quickly. You could be angry. For somebody, you could be angry. Yeah, King of Pentacles is coming through. They put them in reverse. So this could be somebody that held back something from you. King of Pentacles is usually very gracious, but when they're in reverse, they always say stingy, greedy to me. This one. This. Which one, beloved? Please, with clarity. Yes. This. Thank you. Oh, see, Knight of Pentacles. So it is energy coming, or you're going to have money and going forward towards the long term. Plans, strategic. It's money. It's money. Success. Knight of Wands. I'm hearing breakout success. So that's good. The Judgment could be somebody's going to lose money. King of Pentacles will no longer be the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to be set back to 0. Yeah, the Fool card been given a 0. It's been given like somebody that actually walked their ass off a damn cliff. Or the Spirit is telling you to 0 something out and take the approach of just like casting it to the wind, like letting it go. I'm getting never again. Respucia, the Hierophant. So you could receive, I'm hearing spiritual guidance. Yeah, the Sun, illumination, spiritual guidance. It'll be the awakening, the realization, the actualization of the fruits of your gift is what is given. Yeah, Emperor, I told you, authority and the strength. So somebody may end up feeling weakened, is what I heard. Moving towards an Emperor, determination. This Emperor is determined. They feel weakened. Maybe you'll release some of the strength and the hardness. You know what I mean? And that's why that divine Emperor, that divine feminine energy was coming in. Yeah, 7 of Cups, the dreams. You'll have that intuitive life. Like, it's like the right actions to take. Inspiration, intuition. It could be the 4th wand. 3 wands with the intuition, 111, and the ace wand is 4 wands. Look, King of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. Shit, that's a wand coming in. That's a person. Hello. Look, Tower, blow your motherfucking socks off. Somebody, either the magician is the grand magician, this King of Wands, are they manipulative? Are they juggling? Okay, what's going on? No, Empress. This could be subtly realizing that you manifested a life of softness, Empress. It could, I don't know if this King of Wands is another person. I do feel that. But I feel like suddenly, I'm hearing suddenly you're in love. Like, damn, we actualize this soft life, but it's going to take you to listen to the Spirit and take your medicine, understand what's robbing you of it. 7 of Swords, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's I don't know if it's just about timing, if it's your destiny, it's your karma, that you may be robbing yourself for somebody because you may not realize that you're sitting in a toxic environment. And the environment could be of your mind. It could be just, y'all see what just flew out is right here. It could be in your mind. It could be around other people that are having some sort of influence on you. It could be, again, you're the person that wants to or have some sort of mindset, let's eat healthy and get into a routine or, whatever. And the people around you may be the ones that want to go get the fast food. Like you trying to move from, you dreaming of moving to 5-star, but you surrounded by people that's addicted to fast food. And it's like, how do I pull myself out of that energy and do the things that are good and healthy for me while I'm surrounded by so much toxicity? And the spirit is calling somebody to detoxify. And you don't always have to be taken out of your environment to grow. The spirit may actually leave you, if depending on it, right? Because if you are in danger, like you're in a way of bodily harm or just danger periods, spiritually endangered, emotional danger, mental danger, physical danger, financial danger, then you should do what's best for you, right? And trust that the Most High God is going to provide the resources to see you through. But a lot of times we are in toxic situations or environments that we need to change, and we may not have like certain resources to get up and walk away, right? You may be called to grow within that. So like if I'm a person and say I'm seeing a scenario like you stay with family or something like that, and the environment is toxic, and you might be called to grow in that environment till things change. How can you, despite the toxicity, detoxify yourself in the face of adversity? How do you tap into your gifts and develop a more intimate relationship with the Most High God, to bring yourself to balance, to really, understand and integrate, because it's something with the throat chakra, and it could be speaking goodness over yourself, right? Like speaking life, speaking success, affirmations, removing negative energy, setting boundaries, right? Because it's definitely like this energy of not being able to embrace your sensitivity, not being able to embrace your divine feminine energy. Like it's feeling hyper independent, it's feeling toxic masculinity, right? And you don't have to be a male gendered person to be in toxic masculine energy. Yeah, see, fighter, like fight energy, stress and fight. Like the guard is up. And it's up for a reason. Like it's in response to stimulus, to trauma, to tragedy, the fuckery, the life that be life in, right? But it's a point where if you are trying to get to peace and you find yourself trapped in a circle, then you have to stop and figure out what is the pattern that I need to break. And spirit is calling you to detoxify. It's a pattern that needs to be broken. Yeah, collaborate. It's something with collaboration and cooperation. Anything else in this deck, they say no. Knight of Cups is here. Offer of love. We see work and the devil. See, offer yourself some love, right? All this cup is to you, to work on being committed and dedicated to you despite the toxicity. Work on the shadow you. Yeah. And it's through like prayer and meditation, and I'm picking up dreams again with the Four of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Cups. It could be to your wish fulfillment, your dreams. Your dreams fulfilled is what I'm getting. I do see this one, but I'm kind of pulled because this one is the ancestors, ascended masters, ascended ancestors, oracle healer deck. So you could be a healer. You can have, again, spiritual gifts are here. But I'm also getting pulled to the starseed deck that's over here, and I'm seeing gateway activations. And I'm kind of like, which way, spirit, am I supposed to go? So when we get here, which is what we were feeling earlier, like, why is the resistance? I feel like I'm getting mixed messages and I need it to come together, right? I'm looking at this. I feel you pull me towards this. I'm going to listen to what my soul's saying, and I'm going to get the gateway activations. Thank you. So, yeah, star being, guys, answer the call. Somebody's being called. That's the top card. Answering the call. Your time to shine. right? A star being. And it is not, so don't lose this. You see how that says star being guides, right? And what is the next card? Like right up underneath that. Does that not say star being? Healing codes. And we're talking about somebody healing. Important information. Spirit wants you to get important information so that you can heal your wounds and recharge, beloved. Voice activation, and we were just saying it's something about the throat chakra, right? And speaking life over yourself, right? Divine support, angelic attunement, and voice activation. Retreating to recharge your dharma, sacral chakra. See, sensuality, but I'm really getting senses, right? People always, every reader is different. We, as a channel messenger, the way the Spirit has discerned the sacral chakra to us is the kingdom space, right? Root chakra, right? Your base is governed around the space of the groin, the lower area. Those gives me sexual organs. That's root chakra. That's very basic, very primal. We have encoded the need to procreate. So that's very basic. Sexuality and sensuality are not the same thing. Sensuality touches to, not only the ability to sense the world around us, but it helps us sense everything else that we cannot readily discern, that we cannot just taste, that we cannot just see, that we cannot just smell, right? You can hear it in a different way. You may taste it in a different way, like tasting things that are not present, clairsalient, right? It's feeling things that are not physically present. That's clairtangency. The ability to clear see or psychic seeing, claircognizant, right? Your gut speaking to you. Those are different levels of senses. They are elevated or heightened awareness, right? You're able to sense the spiritual realm, the other realms, the other dimensions around you, because you're not just here in a 3D, there's other things that are around us outside of our sensibility. To explain it easily, you can't hear a dog whistle because it's not on your frequency. But if you could attune yourself to that, then you may be able to hear it, right? So there's other things that you can sense. That's the sacral. So for us, anytime we see sexuality is associated with the root chakra, sensuality is associated with the sacral chakra. So when we get into tenderness, that's intimacy, right? Anybody could just put a stick in a hole and go at it. That's not tenderness. That's not intimacy. That's not sensuality. That's not connecting from a soul space, right? It's a difference. So that's what I'm getting with this. All of that to say that. So where I'm going is somebody's being called to enter and really activate the sacral. One, you would have to work on the root to feel safe enough to break down the boundary, to allow yourself to enter into the kingdom space and discover your true senses in the world around you. Like your true essence. That'll help with body image. Spirit says, see yourself as a pixel of the source itself. When you understand what's in the sacral, your soul, right? You push that into the solar plexus, which says, I can, right? I have the willpower to do it. I have been empowered to do it. The soul within empowers me and it will perform the work through me. And you believe that in your heart. You keep it in your heart and then you will speak that out. But oftentimes people don't feel rooted and grounded and safe enough to say that, to allow themselves to break down those walls and enter in that type of capacity. Evolutionary downloads, recalling your power, future thinking, and clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Definitely getting this clarity, definitely getting that divine healing, high vibrational energy. Look at that. What? Crystal skull. Wow. You could have been born amongst the crystal children, right? Emerald tablet activation, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. See, you are able to manifest your dreams. It's just breaking down this blockage so that you can come out of your cycle, heal, balance, and then you'll take off. It's getting things in order. And that's what we were getting, that cosmic ordering. That's why they had us run through the numbers on the cards like that. That's why they had us really point it out and say that there was something significant about the numbers, right? What did they say? They said 543. Then they said, what was it? 543. Then it was 876. And then it was 987. Yeah, it's about the cosmic ordering. 543 came out first. Well, second, because the 890 was first. That was 17. So 543 was next, then 876. Look how they're going down. And then 987. Not only are they going down at the same time, but it's almost like going up and going down at the same time. It reminds me of that tree that they showed us that would had that energy where like trees, the one behind us, they grow up at the same time they're growing down. And we've kind of talked about this analogy, right? You have to deepen your roots in order to support your ascension. And that's kind of why they were giving us like the root chakra energy, right? To solidify your root and to be secure in self allows you to enter into the sacral chakra and think about all the possibilities that exist. Limitless possibilities, limitless potentiality. The spirit can express any and everything. It does express everything. We are all of it, the source, right? Pixels and pieces of it. We are the parts of the body, right? So if we are the body, then we are, you know what I'm trying to say? We that. When you look in the mirror at yourself, you should see the Most High God. And you feel good in that. That will change how you look at you, body image. You know what I mean? And you get into your regimen and your routine and you affirming yourself on a daily basis. You are able to see your situation, whether it is a toxic environment or not. Now, if you're not safe, be safe. But if you are generally safe, but it's just toxic, allow yourself to grow in that environment. It will strengthen you. The Most High God doesn't always have to pick you up and take you out. It could grow you exactly where you're at. It will use you exactly where you're at. And sometimes that's just that. That's what it's supposed to be. See, soul star activation. What? That's over the crown, beloved. That's not the crown chakra. This is over the crown. This is connecting you to the ethers, to the, the messages is whatever you are uploading is going all the way up through the tether back to the source that is you. You know what I mean? It's fulfilling soul contract, remembering who you are, how you love that. Somebody going through an awakening. That's what they said. They gave us the number 101. It's up here somewhere. Spiritual awakening. New beginnings, development, personal development, spiritual development. Heading in the right direction. Do you want anything else out of here? No, but you're going to get it anyway, okay? Stargate heart chakra, opening and unlocking. And we see generosity. And we said that King of Pentacles was not very generous. Somebody could have been doing something that was locking up your own wealth, but I feel like that's somebody else. And I feel like the spirit is going to open somebody's heart all the way up. They're going to feel it. Whatever they didn't feel because they was being stingy and greedy in the past, they're going to feel this shit now. The spirit is going to help them out with that. Yeah, the heart of the source. How you love that. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance. And we pulled practice acceptance. Did they not pull it? Yes, they did. Where is that, Lottie? I think this is it right here. That says practice acceptance, right? So, yeah. Heart of the source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. So it's definitely, somebody needs to accept their medicine. You ain't got to do a fuck shit thing. You can do what you want to do. You want to stay in a cycle looking for peace, then keep doing what you've been doing, if it resonates with you. But for somebody's, you are called to take your medicine, and your karmic will too. It's another person down here that was stingy and greedy, and I'm feeling like they held something from you. They made things hard for you, which could be why you're a part of this orphan energy. They could have just been the latest iteration or a part of something very significant that complicated everything else that had already been culminated, is what I heard. So everything that had already came together and presented this, perfect storm where you develop certain mechanisms to deal with your environment, then it was something else that just came along and exponentiated and magnified that whole sentiment. Now you really feel like you can't cooperate or collaborate with people. Like, I gotta hold a boundary around myself. Hermit. You could be hermit in a house full of people. That don't mean you interacting. That don't mean y'all engaging. That don't mean y'all collaborating and working together for the same goal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be very much on different paths. You could be in a house by yourself, like isolated and not allowing anybody in. Like we kind of gave our testimony. We don't allow a lot of people over to our house because, well, one, I don't know what kind of fucking spirit you got on you. A lot of people carry spirits and that should be weird. But then also, I need to be comfortable in who I am and how the spirit operates with me. We're in the spirit all day long. We always talking to the spirit. They always operating and doing something through us and with us. So when we get to the point where it's like, spirit, why are we not flowing? What's the resistance? And we have been dealing with that energy for the greater half of the day. We knew it had to be a message. Yeah, higher heart activation. Somebody's definitely going through being stepped up. See, dropping the shield, right? That blockage. Dropping that shield. Yeah, temple of truth, throat chakra. Here it is, throat chakra. Speaking goodness over you. Being able to speak your truth and live in your truth, to self-express, to allow the soul to express. That's your true self. That's your highest self. So somebody's highest self wants to speak. The divine matrix, interconnectedness, not hyper-independence. We are connected. Synchronicities. You're going to start to see the signs, the reminders, and it's something about those numbers. And God incidences. There are no coincidences, only God incidents. It's something to clean up. 21 and 35. Loyalty. It could be something about loyalty to self or to other people. Who are you going to please? Are you going to please them? Or are you going to please your highest self, your soul, the source of us living? That's what they said. The source of us living. When you see yourself as that, then you start to choose and prioritize that. What is your soul saying? I feel there's something else over here you're guiding us to. This one? Yes. They're showing us this deck. Of course, the star here is 17. We talked about that. Do you want this deck? And then that's... Yes? That's it. Okay. Stay behind the spirit. Don't rush. Even when I think I know what they're about to say, they telling me to slow down. Like, don't say it for me. Let me say it through thee. That's what I heard. 3 of Swords. Yeah, heartbreak. Somebody is still feeling it. That cycle, trying to get to peace. Yeah, Son of Staffs. Knight of Wands. Breakout energy. That's already here. Shaw of Cups. We see love. We see balance in your spirit. Right? I do feel somebody is in their masculine energy, right? I do feel them trying to control 4 coins. And there's the Tower that was underneath that. So they're affirming that. So they've affirmed the Star card that was here, right? And then they just affirmed the Tower. So 4 coins, you want this? It's something in your treasure chest they want you to open up. It's almost like you holding everything in here. You're protecting it from other people, and you also protecting shit from yourself. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, Empress. It's definitely that soft life. See, here she is in a reverse, right? And the thing about manifesting peace and ease and grace is sometimes, you have to embrace it and prioritize it for yourself. You learn the lessons, Daughter of Swords, like that education, health, education. How do you see things? Do you see yourself as a pixel of the source? Do you see yourself in this divine feminine energy? Are you able to learn how to place your boundaries and grow in the situation? And even say, you know what? I embrace this energy and I'm going to allow it to express itself. Six of Cups, like allow your past self to transform, to step in a healthier, more balanced way of operating within you, and you place your boundaries appropriately and you enforce them, right? Not only with yourself, but others too. Yeah, Seven of Coins, invest that energy into yourself, right? Invest it in you. Four of Cups. You know, you get upset and you get tired of feeling like, you know, I can't get to where I'm trying to get to. You start investing in you. You take a look at what am I investing into? Where am I going to put this energy? Where I'm going to put this seed? Right? Everybody else could be capitalizing except for me. When is it going to be time for me is when I'm getting. When you prioritize you, because if you wait for other people to do it, they're not going to give to you. This fucking King of Pentacles down here was not given, and they probably had the money to give. They was just fucking stingy. Look, you moving away towards peace, Six of Swords, and I'm getting manifestation, the Magician. You have the ability to actualize this life. You do, Son of Cups. It just starts with you offering love to you. Instead of pouring it out on everybody else, pour it into you. Yeah, Nine of Staves. So I don't know if it's like releasing the warrior, like surrendering something. Son of Swords, it could be how fast you critical thinking they're giving me. Son of Swords, critical thinking. That's like the Knight of Swords. Two of Coins, come to balance. And you see the imagery in this is balance, right? The two pentacles are protecting you. The balance of your energy protects you. And you can see how the energy is like generating and it's going out and it's coming back in. It's making that infinity loop. And she's pulling it all over. I don't know if y'all can see this, but you see down here at the bottom, there's energy coming in from every single direction. When you learn how to balance, you learn how to pull that shit in from everywhere. Not only is she generating energy, her aura is up through her balance, but is able to cycle energy in her life. She's able to create the loop. It's like getting this one going, and then I feel that when it starts to create the exchange, right? The oscillation, the flow. Before you know it, you're on a roll and you're going to grow. Yeah, I can't make it up. You're on a roll and you're going to grow. Ace of Pentacles. And for some reason, it's an illusion here, Son of Coins. Right? There's an illusion that's blocking it. Son of Coins is like the Knight of Pentacles. Like that steadiness, that commitment, you know, the dedication. Five of Swords is some sort of mental conflict. It's the way that somebody sees something. And with the Emperor, is given hyper masculine. And that could be affecting relationships. Two of Cups. The ability to collaborate, which is keeping somebody looking out, future planning. Then we saw the Eight of Swords, but stuck. Want the peace, but can't figure out how to get there. Yeah, so is this. Is that Emperor. It's hyper masculinity for somebody. Yeah, look, the Strength and the Five of Cups. It's leading somebody is stuck in an illusion of hypermasculinity and they don't understand. It's giving, I don't know if drinking a tea, Three of Cups, Four of Staves could be in a home. Like a lot of people in the home could feel this way. It could be modeled from the home. You know, if you were seeing women struggle, you know what I mean? Like, or the women around you struggle and they don't have help and they're not helping each other or there's no support or something's off balance and it's the divine feminine energy that's off. That's what somebody needs to see. Hangman. And it's giving tears like it's raining. Rain down on me, shove coins. So somebody, because of a relationship, you could have become hyper independent. I'm saying hermit. And somebody else could be around other people, see Ten of Coins, in a family and trying. It could be something in that's just not good. It don't feel good. See, Two of Swords. It's a decision here. Like the Spirit is calling somebody out, kind of poking at you and poking at you. It's giving that niggling type of feeling. Like, what's pulling at me? What's prompting me? Oh, I may not know what it is, or maybe it's nothing. Maybe my stomach just upset or some shit, but it's not. It's your gut your spirit trying to talk to you from your sacral chakra, calling you to release something, to transform something. Right? right? That is something not only are you covering up and holding back from yourself, but you don't see what's in your treasure chest, and you're trying to keep everybody else from getting it at the same time, trying to hold on. It's something with control. Yes, Seven of Cups, Three of Cups. That would be Ten of Cups. It would be 10 cups. Seven of Cups and 10 cups. Three cups is 10 cups. But it's something with confusion. Like, how do you bring in peace? How do you bring in celebration? How do you bring in your dreams? And it's through the act of working with other spirits. Because look, what if your spirit team is trying to come in and send you people that are going to be resources to you, but if you are not open to collaboration, then you can't get what's coming towards you. Your dreams may require help. Like, it's things in it that could be a challenge when you need that extra muscle. That's how we were getting with that goddamn fucking bouillon paste. We were like trying to open it up and we were struggling. And then we got the, you know how you get the oven mitt or tile or something and freaking try to do it with that. And I tried one more time. I just got so pissed off, like, fuck that. And put it in there and just grab some extra seasons and was like, that's good enough. Let's keep going. But did hit me like, damn, I wish I had somebody to open this fucking jar. And that's the principle. Like, it's not going to have the same taste because it's not that. I did whip it up. You know, it's going to be good and satisfying to the spirit. Like, we going to eat. Like, it's going to leave that taste and make you go get a second, another bite. But it wasn't what I was trying to accomplish. Because I needed extra muscle to open that jar, beloved. So somebody's dream, like, you can accomplish a lot on your own and it can turn out. Six of Cups. It's like something about the past. It could be somebody has very dark feelings about the past. It's, still feeling the Tower and the Three of Swords. And it may have you in a place, again, of hyper-independence. Like, I ain't gonna never trust a person. What, another who? Another what? No, absolutely not. And you can be so in that energy that is throwing you off balance. Like, divine feminine energy is like nowhere on the scene is what it's given. And spirit, like, that's not good, right? To detoxify, to bring your body down. You need to really activate that soul star chakra, and you need to be balanced, right? You don't want everything that you are trying to upload to the spirit to be, coming from that space of hurt. Then you'll get delivered onto you the things that you don't want, the things that you're speaking out from a place of hurt. Like, they could be steadily manifesting in somebody's life, again, the cycle, and you not understanding it. It's for the lack of clarity. 543. Right? Spiritual awakening, needing to release. That's that number 13. Yeah. 15 and 6. Yeah, that's 17. Somebody needs to heal. Again, 17 is heavy for somebody. And 17 does break down to the number 8. So 8 is significant. And I keep getting like the energy of like what goes around comes around. What goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby. That's what I just heard. So somebody could really like be waiting for this King of Pentacles who was not giving, that was very selfish to like get their shit, right? And that's really not the right place to come from. You can come from whichever way you want to. Every lane gonna take you home if you do the work. But the thing is while you waiting on somebody else to get their karma, you're the one that's suffering, so you just delivering karma onto yourself. You delaying your own ability to move forward towards peace and happiness, a life of ease and grace that you want. So why hold yourself up for the sake of hoping that somebody else would suffer or they would feel bad? Sometimes people do shit to you and they don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Let's be real. It's a lot of deviant ass motherfucking spirits around here, which is why it's good for you to touch base with your sacral chakra so that you can feel and sense the energies that are around you. You can make the decision, call justice on that shit before the tower even fucking happened. You can feel it. Your gut speaking to you, you would know when this person not good for you. You ain't even gotta see what the fuck they did. You feel your spirit tell you that ain't the energy. That ain't the energy. I don't even need to see. My spirit told me. I trust that. That's enough for me. That's enough. I have learned, and I've learned, right? You keep having to build yourself back up and build yourself back up and build yourself back up. You learn. You learn to trust your gut, to trust your spirit. When they say don't be around that person, let that shit go, you learn to let that shit go. Shit. Somebody might have learned that shit so much they don't want another person by them. Like, absolutely not. You cannot come across the threshold. Nobody can. Just in the house. See, self-love. Yeah. Exercise gratitude. Everybody that comes into your life, they come in for a reason. They could be a tormentor or a teacher. It's up to you to decide, beloved. Divine consciousness. See, if they awakened you to your divine consciousness, then shouldn't you just tell their ass fucking thank you? Like, they could be karmic as the fuck. I mean, if it allowed you to dream bigger, because we talking about your dreams coming true. And this is that illusion card that I was feeling, you know, like somebody being stuck. Like, don't know which way to go to get the fuck out, and where is the right way to get to peace. That's what I was getting. See, create. And that's that divine feminine energy. To be able to be in this. Everybody has the ability to create a life of joy. It is our birthright to manifest our desires, our hopes, and our what dreams. Is that what you said? That's what you said. I know you be saying that, but I know you said that. Dreams. Look deeper. Look deeper within yourself. There's more beneath the surface. Them damn 4 coins, that chest, I told you, somebody did want to go in there and open it up. Remain cool and centered. Balance. Take time to look at the deep underlying currents and follow your who intuition. They said that. They did. Okay, that's another one. Angel assistance. See, an angelic attunement came through. It's saying, like, you know, you got things to share. Love your shadow. Balance you, detoxify you. You can do big things. And if you balance you out, there's no telling what's in store for you. I'm getting everything that you've been dreaming of. A person. First of all, yourself, whole, complete, nothing broken and nothing missing. Understanding that you were a pixel, a piece of the source itself. What? That right there is everything. This, to speak it out with confidence and conviction. Oh, you don't know who you are? I do. I do. You are another variation of that which made all things, me and you, and everything. In creation did it make all of us. Everything. And you are it. And I would love for you to understand your fabulousness, beloved. You are fabulous. I'm hearing fabulous. Look at my baby, it's what I heard. See, in order to change, right, to move on the other side of the road, you got to transform. Not only transform how you see yourself, but for somebody, how you see everything else. Dance. Ooh, dance with life. Change. Look at that. Change. And look at this. Change. It's not possible without movement. And movement is everywhere in the universe. So it's giving me a thing with movement and stagnancy. If you are stagnant in your life, then the spirit is calling you to move so that you can release that stagnant energy. Stagnant negative energy. Because we were playing remove all negative energy when we started the live. We had kind of got into that mode because we were feeling so much resistance. We was like, I don't know what this energy is, but we know to tap in and to clear it. Play. So somebody does need to get into some lighthearted energy. And yeah, set boundaries. We definitely said set boundaries. You know, honor and hold your own physical and emotional space. Only you can do this effectively, and you can do it any place, right? You can hold your own boundaries. Respect your feelings and allow others theirs. Everybody else has their own emotions, right? And you can come to balance. It's something with as you respect their emotions, they will respect yours, but that, I know it's not 100%. Everybody does not respond to you changing the dynamics of your boundaries. So somebody could be called to move, or the spirit is going to move you, but you may need to start in activating these things in order to get the resources which will open the door so that you can move. Like, you need to fuel your chariot. If your chariot is low on gas, right, the creator, the birthing energy is the divine feminine, right? She needs to birth. So she needs to birth manifestation. She needs to, you know, push out something different. And when you start to change things and change the energy and birth things out, what you get back is going to be different. It will fuel you so that you can power your forward movement. That's what I'm kind of picking up. Yeah, I see offering grace, and I see those scales again in the background. It's something about balancing something out. Make choices based on what your heart can live with. Even the wrong decisions, we receive grace after we've shown it to others. So you may be called to show grace. Yeah, the source would. Just like the source shows grace to us. You want a life of ease and grace? Then show grace. Yeah, manifestation. You want to manifest a life with ease and grace? Then you show ease and grace. And a person in their toxic masculinity does not show grace. They don't. Yeah, so that may be the thing that you need to break free from. Anything else? No. Thank y'all. I know it wasn't like the source said what they said. They told me to say thank you. They want somebody to transform, and they're calling you. And these may be some things you need to do. Yeah, follow your intuition. It's going to heighten somebody's intuition. I feel your clear cognizance. And look, the source is coming right back again. Anything else? No. But it feels like it's energy in here. Are we going to get it? No? Okay. Yeah. I don't know where we put this. I think it was right. Yes, it was. See, it is. Somebody doesn't trust their intuition. They feel like, I don't know if it is a negative spirit around you, a trickster spirit. Okay, I do feel like we're going to pull a little bit of an evil eye, so if y'all want to hang around for that, yeah, fork in the road. Yeah, it's something that's trying to see yin, and yin is the divine feminine energy. And we saw the yang for the emperor, and we spoke on that, but it's something that's coming through regarding this divine feminine energy, and I'm picking up like a trickster spirit. It could definitely be like some sort of magic or something that's being energy work that's being done against you. I'm actually seeing that King of Pentacles in reverse. So whoever that energy is, again, they don't have to be masculine. They could be for somebody. It could be an ex of yours, right? Yeah, Star. This person doesn't want you to heal. I told you. There is something negative here. This. Yeah, Temperance Angel. Oh, Empress. See, Hermit. It's something about you in Judgment. So, yeah, Temperance Angel on the other side, on the bottom, in Opportunity. It's something about you getting into this divine feminine energy that there is some sort of magic to resist your ability to step into this energy, like to feel, to sit in your fullness, to come to health and to balance and to sit in positive divine feminine energy, positive divine masculine energy. It's something about you healing and coming to balance and entering into this Empress energy that somebody wants to stop you. Which one, beloved? This? For one, I'm looking at that energy. It's something with this Pegasus. The stars are popping out. I do feel the black and white in terms of balance. I see blue for the flow. I see green for earth. It's definitely giving me a little, that purple for intuition. And I don't know why I'm feeling like they look like they're pillars, but it almost giving me like bone. I don't know, for this could seem really odd and random, but I don't know if somebody has knee issues or knee injury, something with like the meniscus or the knee pad or the joint of the knee. I'm seeing the meniscus. Like, I don't know if somebody either ever had like a dislocated knee or like some sort of tendon or ligament damage or something with the meniscus. Something like that. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but that's coming through. Yeah, transformation. Look what's on the other side. Transformation. Allow the energy of fear to be transformed by creativity and compassion. I don't know if somebody wants you to feel fearful. Contest, flash. Be yourself fully without comparison. That's the image of self. No competition. Secrets. Preparation. See, collaboration and originality. Fear. There's a spirit that, see, look, there's your solar plexus with that willpower. See, and we talked about use your willpower to bravely overcome. And it's giving any thoughts of compromise or defeat. Don't compromise on nothing, but it's something about you, uh, some sort of energy that does not want you to transform. They don't want you to heal. They don't want you to come to balance, and they don't want you to come into your divine feminine energy. So they would want to end your healing, becoming balanced in divine feminine. You could have, again, all that angel energy is given, definitely somebody gifted. And Earth angel is so, like kind of coined phrase, like Earth angel, but you definitely are a different type of being. It's given a star being, like not just fully human. It's something else going on with your spirit. It could be star seed, it could be, again, it could be a Earth angel. Like you could have, that thing, because we saw angelic attunement in this deck. So it could be the reason why they're telling you to change your speech, because when you speak, it's something powerful about the words that you're saying, and it could be manifesting in cycles. See, Six of Swords, peace. You want to move towards peace, moving on, transition, recovery. And if that's what you want, you have to speak it. Yeah, Knight of Wands. You'll be surprised how things just open up, break out. And the fact that your words, there's something about the heat and the actions that are associated. Not only the universe taking action, but your action could be affecting how you are getting towards peace. And I do feel like some sort of accelerated energy, the sun. See, it's something about enlightenment and also moving towards happiness, success, your fortune, even marriage, right? For somebody, that could be a thing. If that's what you want, if that's a part of your dreams, Two of Wands. Like somebody could literally cross your path. But it's something about that, being able to move forward, to move around. Ten of Pentacles. Look. And that's definitely a successful relationship. And if you were with a person that was in that energy, you guys were supposed to be like, pretty good, and this person kept things from you, then they definitely gonna get karma. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah, they were not compassionate. And I'm feeling blocked emotions and bottled up feelings. Yeah, Eight of Cups. It's something about going on this journey too. Escaping, we see change again, transitioning. What's this, Spirit? What's this? Seven of Swords. What's the strategy? Page of Wands. Somebody doing magic on you. Somebody is doing magic. What is this? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the Hangman. They trying to keep you stuck. And it could be somebody doing something to you from a financial standpoint to keep you stuck. We got get a dream catcher. I told you it's something with your dreams. Definitely getting sleep. We see an ex, a significant other. So this was somebody that you were with. And we do see you having a family or generational curse. So definitely why I was picking up, like you may be, the Spirit is calling you to open up your spiritual gifts. There's more things for you to do. And we were getting like some sort of purpose, but we just didn't understand what it was, right? So it could be breaking the curse again of hyper independence or toxic masculinity, especially if you are feminine. Yeah, the person, somebody, you were with a narcissist. Yeah, no love. No love. This person could be spreading rumors against you. They could be trying to cause issues around where you live in the neighborhood. Look, unexplained body pain and numbness. That's that health factor coming in. This could be, definitely could be the remnants of some sort of narcissistic abuse or trauma that's manifesting in the body. Yeah, Black Obsidian. Needing to calm the spirit down, and we said to bring everything down. It was counting it down the same way it was elevating up, which was giving that dual dynamic of deepening the roots by bringing the system down, getting secure, meditation, prayer, really digging into self, all so that you could ascend, that you could grow up. So both are happening. This carries a calming and positive energy that can help you to look on the bright side of things so that you don't get caught in like that critical thinking, the trap of critical thinking, being fearful. Yeah, an air sign. So somebody's person could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is here. Slow down. Ancestors, your spirit team is trying to speak to you. They are trying to speak to you. That angelic assistance that kept coming out, why they are advising you to get healthy. We see tears in the wheat. So it's something about somebody else could be a tear in your life and you may not be identifying them. They may be trying to give you, you know, what you need to do, like a kind of get to wellness plan so that your clear cognizance get kicked up and you can sense these people, like you can pick up the demons, right? So somebody's definitely watching you. I don't know if this person is in your neighborhood, like if they try to drive past your house, if they try to watch for your car, if they are trying to freak neighborhood. I told you. We were just saying neighborhood, right? Did we not say that? It's something with neighborhood. I don't know if they're trying to talk to your neighbors or if this is a neighbor that somebody has drama with. It could just be this person that's stalking you, that's driving through your neighborhood. Here's the rumors again, and unexplained body welts and shit. So somebody could be having aches and pains and welts that are showing up on a body that are not readily explainable. It could be a part of the underlying health issues. Get a dream catcher. They brought it right back out. They brought out the other one. Yep. Did we put it on? Yeah, it was the first one out. It was the first one out. Get a dream catcher. So I don't know who you are, but somebody's definitely trying to attack you in your sleep. Right? Yeah, block throat chakra. And then we talk about throat chakra. We said it was something with your throat. So definitely somebody's attacking your throat chakra. They're attacking you in your dreams. They're attacking you financially. Jupiter retrograde is here. Problems with making important life changes. All of this was about changes for your future benefit, for your expansion. We literally just said this. For your abundance and your prosperity. Whoever this person is could be, I don't know if their sign or part of their chart is ruled by Jupiter, but they definitely have, this energy. They could be causing you to lose your appetite, and we do see low self-esteem. They are just attacking you, period. And I don't know if you told this person anything about you, your trauma, because a narcissist has a pretty crafty way of figuring out what it is that you are insecure about, and they pull on that confirmation. So if you have a thing with body image, they could praise you and talk you up about that thing and make you feel wonderful about it, and then later on tear you down about the same thing that they built you up. It'll become a weapon for them to use later on. Yeah, and this person could be, look, you need to do something to protect yourself. And creativity is a part of your divine feminine energy. Yeah, this person, I don't know if they were trying to copy you or something like that. What's going on? But yeah, this person is trying to look into your life. I do see remote viewing. Look, block crown chakra, and we said your connection. Right, so we were seeing the soul star in your crown, and then it's soul star above the crown. So if they try to block your crown, then they're definitely, interrupting your ability to get your uploads out to the uppers, like continue the chain. Right? It would block what's coming into you. You could be, having interruptions in all kinds of ways, like how you understand things, like that Five of Swords, that mental clarity. Disruption. What you're speaking out could be chaotic because of, the understanding. That's what Spirit said, health and education, needing to understand something to learn something. And if you were able to sit in that space, you will be able to clear up some things. You'll be able to feel your gut speaking to you, break the pattern so that you can go forward, you can break free. Yeah. I don't know if this is making people be mean to you. You know, a narcissist, they'll fucking start a smear campaign, you know, but you could, it's just like they could be trying to isolate you, to keep you in hermit, to keep you disconnected. Even if you are in a household full of people, again, you don't collaborate with people, you don't work well. There's always some sort of resistance. You start to mistrust, especially with the narcissist. You definitely mistrust. They can gaslight you where you don't trust your instincts, you don't trust yourself, you don't trust what you're feeling, you don't trust your intuition, you don't trust your gut. You could have so much trauma from being with this person and whatever it is they're trying to do with their tactics, because, you know, they just make you sick. The gaslighting, you know, walking on eggshells, like the whole thing of it, and they siphon out so much of your energy. You can go in a relationship full of energy and vibrant, and they siphon it all out, and they don't give you anything back, and then you're stuck full of all of their fucking toxicity. It's like they transfer all of their bad energy onto you, and they suck out all your good energy, and you stuck now in a space of needing to detoxify your fucking self. You know, get back into who you are, understanding that you are a pixel, a piece of the Most High God itself. You know, getting back into loving yourself, being good and kind to yourself, probably because you put everything into somebody else. Yeah. Oh. It's definitely like this person could be sending unwanted spirits to your house. Like, they just don't feel good. This copycat ass energy is coming through again. And narcissists is definitely like that. They are trying to take on your whole motherfucking persona. Like, are you wearing the same? You could be effeminate and they could be a dude, and you notice they starting to wear the same shit as you. Why the fuck is you using the same cocoa butter I use? Why the fuck is you trying to use the same body oil? Like, it's weird the type of shit that they would do. You be looking at them like, what the fuck is that? Block sacral chakra. How you look. Don't love it, but it is. Because then we speak and spend so much time talking about the sacral chakra. Come on. Don't want you to be connected to your true intuition, because if your intuition was working, then it would tell you to get the fuck away from this person. Shit. Blocked heart chakra. Every fucking thing blocked. Blocked. Competition. Trying to one-up you. The fuck? Ooh. They get on my nerve. Most High, ayo, get your childrens. Get your childrens. They out here just running amok and tearing up shit. They said they designed them to do it. They did. They did. Call them to be out here just wilding and fucking up shit. It's so that you can go through your awakening, though, beloved. Because they damn sure to spark your ass into a whole spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening, an emotional awakening. It'll make you to realize that you a whole earth angel with a whole different purpose out here. I told you had a motherfucking trickster spirit with you. Can't make it up. And it's trying to trick you so that you miss out on your destiny. You lose your opportunity. Don't do it. And it could even be, like I said, in your family, causing you to have interruptions with other people where you don't collaborate, you don't work together. It's always this sense of resistance. Therefore, you don't trust. And they know that you need your soul tribe in order to hit your dharmic purpose, to fulfill it. And if you come together with these people, it's off to the races. Shit just gonna bust the fucking open for you, beloved. And it wants to keep you fearful. It wants to keep you stuck, feeling like you have to be hyper independent and in this toxic masculine energy, like you gotta do every fucking thing by yourself and you cannot connect to people. It's something wrong with that. It's to isolate you, so that you don't do what you come to do. Because what's on you is heavy, and you need your tribe to help you do it. They can't fucking stand to see you shine. Competition. They want you to miss out. Root work. See? If they block, it's given damn near all the way up the chain. The only one that I didn't see was the solar plexus in your third eye. I don't see your third eye, your spiritual eye, and I don't see your solar plexus. So you probably could dream and you have some aspirations. You definitely have this willpower that's sitting right here saying that I could do it, but it could be off. Like I got to do it by myself. I got to be so aggressive at going at it that it's making you miss out on the fact of how to actually activate the peace, the divine feminine in your life to come to balance. And it's this person trying to keep you in this fucking ass energy. Yeah, look, make you act out of character, outside of yourself. If they keep you all over the place, then you don't touch base with your emotions. You don't become emotionally balanced. You don't become spiritually balanced, and therefore you miss it. You stay out of alignment, and that's their purpose. I don't know if this person is just an air sign. They could have air and earth in their chart. Yeah, because look, root chakra. We just said this. We literally, they told me to pick up this card. They were showing it. And I had to mention earth because I felt the air that was there. But earth is significant. You never know what's in a person's chart. And we've been talking about financial abuse. We've been talking about your 3D manifestations, right? So that's that. But we know that we just said that they have a blocked root chakra. Or they're trying to block your root chakra. Doing root work on you. That's fucking crazy. I don't know what we did with it. Tiger's eye is on the bottom. Right? Root work, tiger's eye, protection, self-confidence, inner strength, willpower, and clarity. And we just said the willpower is right here. Y'all, please, see, somebody out here can do magic. I keep hearing Charlie Wilson. So the name Wilson or Charlie could be significant. The Gap Band could be significant. It's just like, I keep hearing, I perform magic, or I can do magic. I perform a trick on you. Whoever the fuck this person is a practitioner. They do magic. And they damn sure sent a fucking trickster spirit, right? Either, I mean, everything is a God incident, right? So even if you being with this narcissist, it wasn't by accident. And sometimes that's a thing to kind of get over too. Like, how the fuck did I end up with this narcissist? How did I not see what it was? Because you wasn't able to see it. You weren't able to see it. But I bet you when you heal from this, you will. Like, you would be so tuned into that shit. It's like your motherfucking narcissistic radar is going to be on 3,000 chick is what I heard. Bruh, if it's you and you need to flip this energy because it's all energy, it's given you are going to know a narcissist. You can see that bitch from 3 blocks away, fuck across the street. Okay? It's like now. A narcissist, I feel the vibes. Where is it? Nope. Shit. No. See, and some people do shit that's unintentional, but this is not unintentional. Somebody really doing work on you. This could be another person, because like again, if they are doing smear campaign and shit and turning people against you, it could be other people that are unintentionally affecting your energy. All those people that you can't collaborate with and cooperate with. They don't understand. And you could be doing evil eye on your damn self. Let's talk about it. You could be sending evil eye to yourself. You don't realize that you're sending the evil eye to you with your words and your actions. It's unintentional that you are placing black magic on yourself. Sorry, but not sorry. I got to tell you the truth. I got to tell you what they told me to say. Dealing with insecurities, body image, worthiness, relationships, sexuality. And sexuality is not the same as sensuality. It's very difficult to be sensual with a person when you're not comfortable with yourself. You can have sex all day, but if you're not comfortable with yourself, it's hard to be sensual. It's hard to be intimate because you're not comfortable with seeing into yourself. And if you do look into yourself, you're not okay with what you see. So therefore, it's going to be a challenge to experience real, pure intimacy. And I almost cried for somebody right there. I don't know who you are, and the spirit had me to say it right now, but somebody needed to hear it. I told you, confidence. It's very difficult to experience intimacy when you have a challenge with seeing. I can't experience intimacy without seeing into me, without loving on me, being good with me. I can have sex with the person. I can experience orgasm. I can experience sexual pleasure. But that's different than truly being intimate and sensual. And that's why I say it's not the same thing. It's not. I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying and listening. You did have somebody in your energy. Like, I don't know why they don't want me to put that on there. We felt the resistance. We just put that down. Like, we are not. It's like I don't want to struggle with resistance. When I start to feel resistance, I surrender it. I ask the spirit, to give me guidance. What am I supposed to be doing? Why are we not flowing together? Why are we not, operating as a unit, as a fully integrated unit? I'm whole, I'm complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. We all work together. We flow. It's seamless. High Priestess. That's the secret. If it doesn't flow, if you feel the resistance, then that's not what it's supposed to be, beloved. We just banded that up and we needed to put these with these other cards. Yeah. The Hermit and the Sun. See, it's like the Hermit wants happiness, feel the sunshine on their face, but you got decisions to make. Two of Swords. It's like a fork in the road. Are you going to choose them? Ace of Pentacles. Where are you going to sow that seed? Are you going to choose them or are you going to choose you? And even when I say them, it doesn't mean that the person has to be in your life, because I'm picking up on two different scenarios, or one scenario that could merge, like they're not mutually exclusive, so take what resonates. Right? But if you don't heal and you stay in a toxic masculinity or hyper independence, you only hurting yourself by holding all of your energy back. It only hurts you. You don't hurt the other person that hurt you. They fucking went on about their damn life. See, you're just stealing time and energy from yourself. You're robbing yourself from your own fortune, from your own destiny, from your dharma, from your own dreams. Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords. Gotta call them out. Your girl Lottie here. Ten of Pentacles. Get everything that's coming to you. And I mean every piece, every motherfucking crumb, like clean the plate. Have so much that it's too much for you to eat. Like, yeah, I already ate. You got some more left? Yeah, we gonna put that shit up for another day. You breaking curses out here. When you are a generational curse breaker, not only just over poverty, but other issues like toxic femininity, toxic masculinity, right? Hyper independence, codependency. Those are heavy things to break off of a lineage. And it's not going to be easy for you, but beloved, Spirit said that's truth. That's truth. Ace of Swords, truth. When you are called to cut those motherfucking cords off of your bloodline, you know you're going to go through it. Shaw of Cups. And it's all about you balancing your spirit. Balancing your energy. You want something else in here, Spirit? Say now. I felt like we was flowing. Thank you. I felt like we had got it together. Slow down. See, cosmic ordering. We said how those numbers was coming up. Cosmic ordering, divine alchemy. You could change this shit. You could change it. Conscious manifesting. Consciously manifesting. Not manifesting from your subconscious that has been programmed through trauma. You know what I mean? Generational things that have been passed down and modeled. Everybody is not going to want to change. So don't not love yourself. Y'all see, we split the deck. In the middle was that card. So for whoever needed to hear it and then see it so that you could believe that this was your message, I pray that you got it. And I know that the Most High God will do it. And I'm getting stretching with this rubber band. We were able to make it, right? But it's like being more flexible. Allowing yourself to learn, to grow, to accept you, to see yourself as the source that made you, that made all of us, made me too, made us to be the infinite intelligence, because the word lives. So watch what you say, because your word is manifesting. To the next now. I love y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Hey Barbie. Hey Hillary. Hey Elise. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Melissa, thank you so much. First in and still here. Thank you so much. Miss Hillary, thank you so much. I'm so glad to see you. I appreciate y'all all tapping in and being so active in the comments. I pray you know what, that the message resonated and that you guys received something good in terms of the principles. I just appreciate you so much. I can't even say it. We finna go eat some dinner. We made some tofu and then flavored it like how you would do meatballs, because we're gonna have that for dinner with some rice and some gravy and some string beans. It is gonna be good. One of my spirit team members asked us for it, so that's what we made. My granddad said he wanted some fried chicken wings with some black eyed peas and rice and some collards. I said, you want some greens? He said collards. He wrote collards. I said, okay, well, we're going to have to make that too. So, loving my boys. Thank you so much for loving, for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. I think I said hi to Barbie. Hi, Barbie. I think I said hi twice. I don't know what's going on. It just sticks in my head. Maybe I was thinking, like, did I say hi to Barbie or did I say hi to Blessings? Y'all energy is so weird to me. Lauren G, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are so awesome. Serena, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for tapping in, beloved. And anybody that watches the message, you come through later, thank you so much for being here. For anybody that just decided to subscribe, welcome. Thank you. I'm so excited for each and every one of you. I am. We're kooky. We never know when the Spirit is going to call us to read. We don't. So please hit the notification bell so you know when we go live or post other videos. There are some things on the video tab that's pretty cool. So some of those messages might resonate. They're timeless. And some of the shorts too. You really could see the power of the Spirit in some of those shorts. It is not us. It's not your girl Lottie. We take no credit. The only credit we take is that we're obedient to the Spirit. That's it. And sometimes that's a challenge because we don't be always going to do what they tell us to do, but we got to do it anyway, like in this message, because they say we're talking too much. I love y'all so much. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe. Mwah.